This is early years. This is a project I've been working on for the past 3 years, and it's a visual narrative of my past and my memories and the bittersweet feelings that come with growing up.
Well, tell me about the process then. Like, what was that like? I know you had to do a lot of crazy shit.
Yeah, so I mean, the process is tricky because, like, again, there's schools, and you can't just go into the school and start photographing, especially not this day and age. So I did ask for permission in some places, and they would let me in sometimes, but for the most part, they would always deny me. When I first started this project, it wasn't really going to be anything. It was just something I was doing just because it was a visual diary for myself and a way to document my own feelings and memories pretty much of these spaces. Because there was a time and point in my life where I wasn't going to be able to ever see it tomorrow. And now that that time has passed and I'm back here, it was just the perfect time to kind of really record these feelings. And I started to think about how I could leave a piece of myself behind if something was ever to happen to me. So that's when this really started to become a project, when I wanted to leave something behind for people to see and for people to kind of get a glimpse of my life and how I see the world.
Some of your favorite moments. I mean, were there any schools that you were really fond of, or just memories that really struck you?
It was high school, which was interesting because that's the one I spent the least amount of time attending, but I actually spent the most amount of time in like my younger years because that's where you would do summer school. So I would constantly fail every year, not because I couldn't pass the classes, because I would just ditch school so much, so I just wasn't present. What I found really ironic was being back in the one place that I hated the most as a teenager, so it's just really funny and ironic to be back here now, willingly especially. But it is a very nice feeling that I had being in there. The one thing that was really surreal was just seeing the objects that I once used, like the chalkboard, the chalk, the tables, especially the lunch tables, and just being able to very like vividly see my memories in these spaces was a very surreal feeling. From the moment I first printed an image from this project, I already knew that I wanted it to be seen through a physical medium, whether it be prints or a photo book, and luckily enough, I'm able to make that a reality now with this photo book coming out this year. And it's just something I've worked on for so long, and there was a point where I didn't think it would actually ever see the light of day, to be honest, because it was just so difficult to find a publisher, to find a printing company that I wanted to work with. But luckily we're here now, and this body of work is finally going to be shown to the world. It's always hard to explain what it felt like being back there when I was alone, especially, and just how quiet and loud at the same time these hallways were in the quad, and especially the fields. I was able to just hear like myself back then and the thoughts that I was having as I was photographing these spaces, and that's what really made these images special to me. Was when I was photographing them, it wasn't just to make an aesthetically pleasing image or a pretty image. I was trying to photograph it in a way that would capture the way I felt and the memories I hold in those spaces. So as if I was looking at myself in third person, if that makes any sense at all. But it was a very interesting experience and sad at the same time, as well as happy because of how far I've come since then. Now that the project has come to a close, I realize just how much I've healed from this specific time of my life, because this is a time in my life where I lost my father and I was kind of forced to grow up a lot faster and take care of the house and become the man of the house. And I really always felt like it was unfair, and I was really angry about that for a long time. And if it wasn't for this project, I don't think I would have ever been able to process those feelings in a more positive light. And looking back at everything now, I feel like I handled it the best I could, and now I could just move on from everything now that this project is done. It's a way for me to move on and close this chapter of my life. So this is what Early Years is. This is what this book is about. It's about my past, and it's about how it feels to finally move on and to just grow up. Hey everybody, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want to support my project and you guys want to get a copy of the book will be up for pre-order on September 16th, which is very soon. Or you can also support me by just liking this video, dropping a comment, and sharing it. That way I can create more awareness on this book. But yeah, I'm really excited to finally release this. Once this project is finally fully, out there and over, I'm going to start working on my new project and start working on my new book, which who knows when that'll come out. But yeah, I'm excited for that. So till next time, guys, just keep shooting.